All right, okay, guys. I had to make the video uh, in the middle of clean up the wood forest behind my backyard here um, for uh, for me to lay my motorcycle right there, a space for my motorcycle behind my garage tent canopy here. I had to stop because I'm in the middle of cleaning it. As you can see, we cut down some of the small tree. Remember, all this place was like full of greens and trees, like small little trees. And my saw is broken, and I'm still fixing the saw, the automatic saw. But and so now I have to chop the some of the tree with the machete. And as you can see here, there's a bunch of leaves and tree right there that I chopped. We chopped yesterday. Well, I was in the middle of doing it. I was like chopping the small little plants right there, and uh, I don't know where the killer bees, like either honeybees or wasps or something. I was right there digging one of the little plants, and all of a sudden, I don't know, like two or three of the killer bees just attacked me and attacked me on my arms, one of my arms. Let's see. And right now the swelling is gone, but you know, stung me right there. The swelling was bad yesterday. It swelled my whole hand, and I got stung one right here, right there at my shoulder, and it was swelling right there, like big swelling right there, and I had to run inside. First of all, it stung me. Well, first of all, it crawled around my hair, like I can see, feel it, like it happened like really quick. Like I couldn't really avoid like run away real quick, because I was trying to get it off my hair. It's stuck on my hair or something like that. The bee stuck on my hair, and I was trying to wipe it off my hair real quick, and then I know it's the bees, right? And I try to run out, but like it stung me real quick, like one on my shoulder and one on my arm. Like it stung me like real quick, and I think it was like a couple of them trying to stung me at the same time, but I couldn't really see how many. But I think it's only one, because I remember I kind of wipe it down my hair, and then it fall down to my shoulder, and it stung me right there, and it fly over. It came, it crawled all the way down to my shirt somehow and got into my cause I have a long sleeve shirt like this, so it obviously crawled around my shoulder down to my hands, and it stung me again on my hand like that quick. It's like 1 second like that. I don't know how it stung me twice. It might be like two or three bees surround me at the same time. I don't know. I don't know where the net's at. It could be over here too. But if you want to hear me saying the same, like saying the same thing about the killer bees got me. I made a video say killer bee stung me on my channel. I'll explain everything, how what you're gonna do. But this time, luckily, I don't have to go to the emergency. Like last 2 months, I got stung by a bee at the temple, and I was far away from home, so I was so afraid and scared. And I went to emergency there, and the little clinic hospital there nearby, and my bill was piled up, guys. Like, don't go. I don't want to go to emergency if I don't have to, because it'll cost me money. I still have a big bill to pay too. So yesterday, luckily, I didn't have to go to emergency, because I know from the experience right away. I went and take some medicine and then rest. If you got stung by a bee, don't do anything. Take some medicine and rest. Take some Benadryl, things like that to rest. If you have mad allergy to bees, that's what you have to do. If you got like bad allergies that you have to go to emergency, that you have to throw up and all that, yeah, then consider going to an emergency. But other than that, you're gonna have to rest. Don't try to do anything more on that day. So yesterday around 4 or 5 o'clock, I got stung, and I just went inside the whole day and rest until now. Today I came out here. I feel a little better. Of course, I got to spray some insect spray on the spot where they stung me, and then Tylenol and Benadryl and all that stuff during the whole night. Because it was swollen bad, and my whole body was basically got an allergic reaction to killer bee stung me, and the whole body was like swollen, like my head, my my nose, my mouth, they were all swollen, but it wasn't small, it wasn't swollen that bad like 2 months ago, where I had to go to emergency. It was swollen, but it was not that bad. After all that, about 3 4 hours, it went down, but my hands and my shoulder was still swollen red. So a couple of hours it went down, but today actually all the swelling gone from my hand to my shoulder. So I just want to let you guys know, if you walk out here in the backyard in the forest or chopping some tree, make sure there's no killer bees around you. Make sure there's no nets around you, especially when you're trying to clean up the woods in the back. Yeah, make sure there's no killer bees anywhere. If there's a lot of killer bees or nets, because yesterday I stopped working. My dad went back and he chopped basically all this place right here. I wasn't trying to like chop all this tree down. He did it. I didn't try to do all that. I was trying to clean this area spot right here so I can put my motorcycle. And basically I was almost done. I was just done over there, and then move these table over there, and I'm done. Basically all I need is this spot right here for my motorcycle next to the tree. But he went and cut all that after I got stung by the bees, and then he put this little um, I call it a grill, and basically he just burned some leaves. You have to burn green leaves for the all the bees to goes away. Uh, Bees, they are afraid of smoke, but it has to be green leaf smoke.